Hello again, beer fans. Been a while since I posted one of this, but I got a request that those beer reviews cannot be very frequent just because I don't buy that much beer. So when I buy one, it tends to be one I really like and I tend to have it for a while. But I'll do a couple out of the ones I got in my refrigerator. Starting with the Yuenling Light Lager. First time I've had this is today, and this is obviously Yuenling has two light beers. A light version of their premium I have not had. I've had their premium, as you know if you follow my reviews, but I've not had their light. Now you can see immediately the coloration that looks kind of like the light lager, and again you have that very weak head that I would associate with the light lager. With the lager. This is fairly light. I mean, this is, I think they say on the bottle, 99 calories. Or on the box. I don't know if it says on the bottle, maybe. Yeah, it says 99 calories. A little high on carbs, 8.5. And so, for a light beer. But anyway, pretty good on calories. For a beer. So, first taste. Corn, sweet, touch of hops, and it's hard to describe this, but it's like light beer. Is the taste you get. I mean, I guess light beer all uses the same form of yeast, right? They have to use so they can brew the beer, get the beer alcohol up using. And get all the sugars eating converted to alcohol. They kind of brew it light, and the yeast, as my understanding is, consumes all of it. It doesn't. Yeast dies at a certain level of alcohol. This yeast eats everything. It's very efficient, so it turns all the more of the sugars to alcohol. So you end up with a reasonable alcohol content. Having brewed it to be a little bit lower, as how I understand this work. And I always find that be it Sam Adams, be it which I'm going to also post today. I reviewed that a while back, but I haven't I haven't made that not public yet. But with any of the light beers, I find there is a taste to it. And this has that. Now, a lot's going on that's not going on in your typical light beer. As this has kind of those traditional lager flavors that you're used to if you're a fan of the traditional. They're all here. A lot of them are here. It's less sweet. Has a little bit more of a bitter note than the traditional might. From I think that little taste of the yeast. I think you're getting that light taste. Kind of all the things I guess you would expect. But when you get down to it, this is pretty dang good for a light beer. Especially at that price, at $6. So this might be the light of choice. I haven't tried them all. There's a couple I still got to try at that price point. But this is pretty dang good for that price for a light beer. Again, as you know, I prefer corn as an adjunct to rice. I think it makes a better tasting beer. And you can taste those notes, and you can taste that, I don't know, that Yuenling flavor. It's got that traditional, a little bit of that hop kick that you're used to. Naturally very balanced, because again, this is a lager. But all that very balanced, kind of smooth corn, lager, just got a little bit emptier. Kind of vanishes quicker. Not as rich as you're used to if you're a fan of the traditional. Still not a bad choice. Again, if you're looking for something to cut back on calories while you're drinking beer, which I think is the point of drinking a light beer in general, this is a good one. This is not as good as the Sam Adams one I reviewed, but it's $2 cheaper and has, I think, 20 less calories per bottle. The Sam Adams Light being light only for Sam Adams, basically. It's not really a low calorie beer. It's a light version of Sam Adams, and so it's low calorie for them. This is lower. Go back into it. Pick it up at your store. Again, $6 for a 6-pack, cheaper. I think you can get this in cans. Although where I was at, I know you can get this in cans. Which just wasn't where I was at. So this is a good one to carry on if you're trying to save on calories. Not as good as the traditional, but and again, not as good as a lot of beers that you're going to taste. But again, for light beer at the $6 price point, this is really a good buy, and so it's recommended within those parameters. Anyway, that's all I got. See ya.